Welcome back to Rusky Wheelshed. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Another exciting test day. Unfortunately, as you've seen the last video, Cadwell, it didn't go according to the plan. The gearbox wasn't up to the job. It was rattly as hell. So that was 2 weeks ago. I know some of my videos are a little bit out of sync. There's quite a bit of a backlog on the build process, so those just come out as soon as I edit them. But anyways, 2 weeks have passed. What have I done? Well, the gearbox has been repaired. Basically, the engine out job, took the gearbox out, sent it to my gearbox builder, and there were quite a few parts that needed to be replaced. And I got it back last week, Thursday, picked it up from Birmingham. And then I thought, right, I'll have a weekend to fit it all back in, engine in and stuff like that. So I did just that. Saturday, I fitted the engine with a box. Finished off the wiring on Sunday, nice and casually, because I thought, great, I have 3 days free, so I can spend some time with my family and actually do something else. Maybe around the house, whatnot. But no, Novichok had other ideas. On Sunday, 1 o'clock in the morning, I decided to bleed the clutch. So I pressed the clutch pedal a few times and pop! The bloody slave cylinder explodes. Right inside, yes, inside the bloody bell housing. So I went to bed, couldn't really sleep, woke up Monday morning, 8 a.m. I was like, there's nothing else I can do. Brands hatches on Thursday. I either give up now or keep going. So 8 o'clock, started taking the engine out. It was out by 11 a.m., which was actually good going. This is the quickest I've ever taken the engine out. Replaced the slave cylinder, and 5 p.m. Monday, the engine was already back in, and then spent the rest of the evening wiring everything. And yeah, that was kind of race to the finish. On Tuesday, I did a few little bits and pieces, modified the exhaust. I know I haven't filmed anything because, again, a bloody deadline, and you've seen me fit the engine before, so I don't think that was really necessary to film it. And yesterday, again, another bloody issue. It just I think I need to buy a lottery ticket. Well, anti-lottery ticket, because it's actually a spate of bad luck. Literally have a trailer outside ready to load the car. It's already ran for like half an hour. I've checked everything, no leaks, no nothing, runs sweet. And then I come to start again, it doesn't start, just the starter doesn't click, nothing. So I'm like, what's going on? So I checked all the wiring, and with the voltmeter, everything was good. And then I discovered this. Yeah, somehow that copper positive terminal on the starter disintegrated. I must be with age, because it actually looks, I took it out obviously, luckily it's a 10-minute job, and luckily I had a spare starter motor, because the gearbox originally came with one and I thought I had an issue, so I bought another one, so I had a spare. And that copper wire looks like it's perished, because I remember the last few times when my clutch line popped off, maybe some brake fluid got onto the copper, and I know that the brake fluid is really corrosive, so maybe that's maybe it's just age. So yeah, it's on a trailer. We're about 5 miles away from Brands Hatch. It's a test day. Well, it's a truck day, but I need to test the car, so I call it a test day. We're gonna take it very, very easy, so please don't expect record timings and stuff like that. For starters, you're not allowed to time on truck day, so we're not really going to do that. Obviously, we can estimate from the footage, and I have a data logger now, AM2, so I'll probably be able to tell whether I'm doing okay in certain sectors or whatnot. I'm not going to bore you much. Anyways, bring on the Brands Hatch. Wish me luck. That's a good one.
Move my body back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body back and forth.
So Brands Hatch made it in one piece. Quite a famous circuit. Unfortunately, actually I've never done a full circuit, that's why I'm saying unfortunately. It's always been Indy. Indy is quite a short circuit. Still quite challenging. It's only 4 or 5 turns, but it's very easy to get it wrong, very wrong on one particular corner. If you've been, you know. Done sighting laps already. It seems to be running well. In all honesty, guys, I have no confidence, 0 left. I am petrified driving it for one reason, is because recently either the gearbox or the starter or something else goes wrong. I don't know what if it goes wrong now, but it's not like it's a garage queen. I can't just keep it in the garage and look at it, so I have to drive it, but I have 0 confidence. I'm actually very worried. I guess the best thing to do is to slowly start building the confidence. So I'm gonna go out now and do a number of laps at a really slow pace. We're gonna turn down the boost and basically a shakedown session. And then hopefully towards the afternoon we'll gradually increase the boost and build up the pace. But yeah, let's jump in the car and see what Brands Hatch is all about.
One hour later.
All right, guys, let's go and do a few laps. I've done a few already, but I forgot to change the camera into video mode, so it was into picture mode. So I took a few pictures instead of video. All right. Does it look like it's a red flag? Every bloody time. Alright guys, let's try and get a few nice laps. It's gonna be super loud. Right, you know, as they say, any content is good content. I don't even have words. Emotions are overwhelming me right now. The bloody auxiliary belt snapped. Who would have thought of all the things? Well, in all honesty, yesterday I did look at the belt and I was like, I wonder when that is going to snap, because that's the only thing that is keeping my engine with oil and obviously coolant. And that thought actually crossed my mind yesterday, funny enough. But then I thought, well, it's fairly new, you know, why would it snap all of a sudden? But I'm not 100% sure why it snapped. I have only my suspicions that it got really hot in there or something like that. I've checked all the pulleys on the oil pump and on the water pump and the alternator. They are not seized. They're moving freely by hand. So it did not seize up. That's why I didn't sort of rub it and snapped it. So I think too much tension, not enough tension. Luckily enough, there is a motor factor about 10 minutes away from Brands Hatch, so I can go and actually I called them. They have my size of the belt, so I can actually try and replace it and see if that will still run or it will snap again. Oh well, he is what he is. I did do about half a lap on low oil, because when I noticed it, first it started to smell on the paddock hill, and then the first bend I smelled like really like plasticky smell. I was like, ooh, that's weird. So I guess that's when it started rubbing, because it's all melted, and then it probably snapped on a straight or something. So half a lap I was kind of half throttle, because I was like, ooh, that's a bit weird. And then I noticed the low oil light. So hopefully there is not much damage. Well, hopefully there is no damage whatsoever, just the belt, which luckily on my car, because I don't have a tensioner or anything like that, which probably I need to think about actually, will take a couple of minutes to swap. So yeah, my luck just never running out, is it? Lovely place. They only have one in stock, so this is the one that I need. 6-pack 865. Beware, new belt, 6-pack 865, identical to the one I had before. So hopefully we're not gonna have an issue with fitment. Let's go and fit it.
1 hour later.
Alright, so let's go and try again. Well, this was bloody awesome. I really enjoyed it, so it seems to be working absolutely fine. Ah, what a battle we had. So let's give it a bit of a breather, and then let's maybe have another 1 or 2 sessions.
Many tic-tacs later.
Alright, so that's it. You've probably seen my face on the last session. Actually, not the last session. The last session I took a little passenger round, and I forgot to press record on the front facing camera. So probably here somewhere in the corner, in here, you can actually see his face sloshing around. It was a lot of fun. Brilliant. I mean, when the car works, it works, and gives you so much more confidence and pleasure from doing what I do, you know, as in building it, as opposed to just sort of constantly trying to fix whatever and chasing your own tail. It's in one piece, and it will go by itself on a trailer, which is always a bonus. It's strange, isn't it, when you kind of like those little things that makes you really happy. I'm gonna drive it on a trailer, I don't need to use a winch. Anyways, wonderful day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will probably see you on the next one. Cadwell Park on the 19th. Let's see what we can do. Until then, goodbye.